Now that you let me watch my granddaughter, you trust me, I'm in your life, and I feel like your dad. We can talk about anything, right? Yeah. I would never make you talk about Junior or nothing like that. Nothing that'd be too sensitive, too sad, or anything like that. But I do have one thing I want to ask you about, if it's alright.
Yeah, ask me anything, Dad. I think we're past the past. We have a different dynamic now. I trust you.
Your mother. You never bring her up. Maybe once, maybe twice. Slip it in there every now and then. But I can tell you avoid the subject. Right?
Yeah, I choose not to talk about her. And I don't have any regrets about that. That's a conscious choice that I do on purpose.
I get why. I think. I know the backstory. How you feel about her today? I guess I could guess based off of your lack of talking about her, but where do you stand with her right now?
I know how you feel about family now, I think. And it may not be easy for you to hear this, but it's the God's honest truth. I know she brought me into the world, but I have no love for my mother. I think I earned being allowed to say that. I think it's justified through what she did. Betrayal is not a strong enough word to describe what she did in my book. And I wouldn't mind if I never saw her again in my life.
So you wouldn't ever go visit her in prison? You wouldn't write her? None of it? You just want to spend the rest of your life pretending that you don't have a mother no more?
Exactly, because I don't.
Well, you do have a mother. Biologically, she's still alive.
I don't have a mother. I don't. You know the details, not all the details, but if you lived through it in my shoes, I think you would understand a lot better.
You think there was a rift between you and Gina? Because she was talking to her and helping her towards the end?
Yes, anyone that talks to my mom, I feel some type of way. Let me rephrase that. Anyone that talks to Kristen, I feel some type of way.
Now, don't you think that's a little unfair? That everyone should be able to, talk to whoever they want to talk to.
Why are you bringing this up though, Dad? I know I said it was okay, but why? What brings her into your mind? I'm just uncomfortable talking about her.
I was just picking your brain, that's all. I just wanted to know where you stood with all that, and I think that I get it.
Do you really get it though, Dad? Really? Or are you just saying it to humor me?
Yeah. Loud and clear. I get it. I won't bring it up again. I didn't think you'd pick up. Why are you picking up for me now? I don't know why everyone's always so surprised when I reach out or I pick up the phone. Everyone else gets to grow and change and not be questioned by it, but then when I try to be nice, everyone acts like I'm being suspicious. I'm talking to my dad. Is that so crazy? Well, I'm glad you did. It's nice to hear my other daughter's voice. I know we've spoken before, but I always like to touch base. You hate me today? You can't stand me or what? If I genuinely hated you, you would know, and I also want to be on the phone with you. Alright. Well, I would love it if you and Miranda spoke. I know y'all are different, but you got a niece here and she's getting bigger. I'm here. Miranda's here. We all gotta find a way to put our problems aside and be a family. You agree? I agree. I'm not trying to be problematic. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, I work full time now. I'm trying to get my life together and all that. I don't have time for the games. Like, I tried to reach out to her, but she holds grudges. I can admit she does. She does. But can you blame her? After everything she's been through? Come on now. She's been through hell and back. She shouldn't trust anyone. She sure as hell shouldn't trust me. And I know you did her wrong too, right? I just don't like she low-key always pit me against mom, I feel, and she always had resentment towards me, and then she turned it around and said like I resented her or I hated her. Like, she never she never once told me, she never said to me like I've been a bad sister or I've had shortcomings or anything like that. She always just said like it's my fault, my temper, my this, my that. Like, yeah, I'm flawed. I admit to my flaws, but she never admits to any of her flaws whatsoever. And I don't like, back in the day when we would all communicate and like get together, she would always pit me against mom somehow. Towards the end, I know mom like messed up big time, and I'm like, that's why I don't talk to her anymore either. I came to my senses, but still, like, I don't know, she just got mad at me for like wanting to still support my mom, and then when I didn't want to watch her kids and stuff. I don't know, it's just she never takes responsibility for things, so she holds grudges. With me in the picture, if y'all talk again, I won't let those things happen. You know? I don't want to see y'all like pit one another against each other and none of that. Like, I'll try to keep y'all together. But we gotta find a way to bridge the gap of communication here. Gotta find a way to get her to forgive you and vice versa. Because I know you probably still have some hard feelings towards her too. I do. Well, life is short, sweetie. I walked out on you girls decades ago. And those decades flew by. Now I'm older. And I'm filled with regret. You guys can't. You can't drift apart. No matter what happened in this family. Have you spoken to mom? No. Right now I'm focusing on my daughters. So the answer is no.